This is NDTV, and you're watching Classics.
Hello and welcome to Reality Bites and our special focus on the Jammu and Kashmir elections. This week there was finally a twist in the tale of what seemed like a predictable election. Officially, separatists say they are not taking part in the polls. But at least one separatist group, the People's Conference, that's assassinated Hurriyat leader Abdul Ghani Lone's party, seems to have a trick up its sleeve. On the last day of filing nominations for the first phase, 5 of its members suddenly announced that they were leaving the party and contesting as independents. Is this the beginning of a proxy war? This was no ordinary election rally. On Thursday morning, when Ghulam Mohyuddin Sofi's cavalcade wound its way through the by-lanes of Handwara, it marked the beginning of a political revolt. Till the night before, Sofi had been one of the closest aides of slain separatist Abdul Ghani Lone, and the frontier town of Handwara, a traditional stronghold of Lone's party, the People's Conference. And just a month ago, when Lone's son Sajjad had addressed his maiden political rally right here in Handwara, it was Sofi who had helped organize the 15,000-strong crowd. But today, the same man had clambered atop a shiny red car and announced himself as the independent candidate from Handwara. And thousands of People's Conference workers, the same workers who had earlier raised their fists for freedom, cheered on his decision to take part in the elections. He was now pitted against a senior minister in the National Conference government. Just what was going on? सोफी साहब, आप ये बताएं कि इतने साल आप पीपल्स कॉन्फ्रेंस में रहे, लोन साहब के बहुत करीब थे, उनके बेटों के भी बहुत करीब थे, तो ये जो चुनाव में हिस्सा लेने का फैसला है वो कैसे हुआ?
ये फैसला मैंने 2 बातों को नज़र में रखते हुए किया। एक तो जो फॉरेन सेक्रेटरी पावेल ने जो स्टेटमेंट दिया था, हुर्रियत कॉन्फ्रेंस में उन्होंने इनवाइट किया था कि आप इलेक्शन में हिस्सा ले लो। उसमें उसने कुछ शराइत गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया पर भी आयद की थी, मगर हुर्रियत कॉन्फ्रेंस ने कैटेगरिकली इलेक्शंस को रद्द कर दिया। इस वजह से मेरी समझ में ये आया कि उनको ये नहीं करना चाहिए, ये अपॉर्चुनिटी उन्होंने एक खो दी है। अगर कुछ शराइत रखने, मगर इंतखाबात को पहले ही मुस्तरद नहीं करना चाहिए। दूसरी बात है कि लोगों के मुश्किलात को मैंने देखा और लोग मुझे पर हर वक्त ये दबाव डाल रहे थे कि इसका कुछ तदारुक होना चाहिए।
The decision created a storm in the separatist camp. Most saw Sofi as a proxy candidate for Sajjad Lone's party, especially since on that very day, exactly the same thing had happened in all 5 assembly seats of Kupwara. In Lolab, Langate, Karna, Kupwara town and now Handwara, politicians associated with the People's Conference had quit the party to become independent contestants. Surely, this was no coincidence. To the outsider, even the blue flag, the new symbol of Sofi's independence, being strung up across town by eager supporters, was remarkably similar to the People's Conference party flag. And the candidate himself was brazen in the admission that his campaign would continue to be defined by Abdul Ghani Lone's principles of separatism.
हंदवारा में कुपवाड़ा में लोन साहब के लिए जिस तरह से सेंटिमेंट थी लोगों में, उसको आप अभी भी बरकरार रखेंगे?
उसको बरकरार है, उसको बढ़ाएंगे। बरकरार रखने वाली बात ही नहीं है, उसको हम और ज़्यादा बढ़ाएंगे, उसमें कोई फर्क नहीं आएगा।
तो आप अपने आप को अभी भी लोन साहब के करीबी मानते हैं?
बिल्कुल।
तो आप ये बताइए कि एक तरह से माना जाता है कि जैसे सजाद लोन यहाँ आए, उन्होंने हुर्रियत कॉन्फ्रेंस को भी काफ़ी क्रिटिसाइज़ किया कि अब आप लोग सोच लीजिए क्योंकि ज़माना बदल रहा है, कुछ करिए। तो एक तरह से माना जा रहा है कि सजाद और बिलाल की जो बैकिंग है वो आपके लिए है, इसमें आप क्या कहेंगे?
नज़रियाती तौर तो बैकिंग है। जो ये कहना कि लोगों के पास आए, उनकी मुश्किलात को समझें, उस हिसाब से तो देखा जाए तो बैकिंग है, मगर पार्टी के लिहाज से उनकी मेरे कोई बैकिंग नहीं।
ऐसा क्यों है? आपको लगता है कि उनके अपने कुछ कंपल्शंस हैं?
हो भी सकती हैं।
This is the same constituency in which slain Hurriyat Conference leader Abdul Ghani Lone lost by just 11 votes in 1987 amidst allegations of widespread rigging. Now the family's closest aide has turned contestant. And while the party is officially against these elections, on the ground it is ensured that Lone's political legacy will very much continue.
Miles away in Srinagar, Sajjad Lone denied that the candidates had his tacit blessings, but was guarded and low profile in his response.
Mr. Sofi said he continues to see himself as a member of the People's Conference. He said he will continue to promote Mr. Lone's ideology, and many of the thousands who were there were actually People's Conference workers. So isn't there a contradiction?
No, as for being a part of the People's Conference, I don't think he is a part of People's Conference anymore. As for pursuing the ideology of Mr. Abdul Ghani Lone, he is my father, he was a leader of our party, but he's a public property as well. So anybody can take his name and say we want to espouse his ideology. I don't have any grounds on that account. It's perfectly okay with me if he says he wants to pursue his ideology, although I don't agree with the means that he's using. But he's fully entitled if he wants to pursue his ideology using a different means. I don't agree with the means. That's all I can say.
But do you think it will alter your relationship with him?
No, as far as social relationship is concerned, it will continue in respect of politics. But as far as politics is concerned, he ceases to be a member of our party.
On the ground, though, that explanation didn't quite work. For one, the thousands of supporters who were rooting for Sofi were all workers of Lone's People's Conference Party, candid that their loyalty to the family and even to sections of the Hurriyat Conference would continue as before.
जैसे कि लोन साहब का जो उसूल है, हम तो उसके खिलाफ नहीं है। अगर इस वक्त भी कहेंगे कि लोन साहब के लिए गर्दन काटनी है तो हमारी गर्दन तैयार होगी, वो तो बात ही नहीं है। लेकिन हम लोकल लेवल पे कह रहे हैं कि यहाँ जो जुल्म हो रहा है लोगों के साथ, हम उस जुल्म के खिलाफ उठे हैं।
आपको लगता है कि अगर कोई मतलब आता नहीं, खड़ा नहीं होता तो नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस को फ़ायदा होता?
बिल्कुल, और क्या, नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस को ही फ़ायदा होता है यहाँ। अगर यहाँ हुर्रियत वाले ये वक्त पे सोच जाते कि जुल्म, देखो लोगों के साथ जुल्म हो रहा है, हर एक तरह से जुल्म हो रहा है, जुल्म की वजह से यहाँ ये लोग खड़े हुए हैं। ये देखो, आपने जितने भी देखे वहाँ से आते होते कितने लोग थे, ये तो जुल्म के खिलाफ है।
Perhaps the most interesting aspect of what's being described as proxy participation in the elections by separatists of the People's Conference is the fact that they have not abandoned their Azadi slogan, a slogan that New Delhi seems willing to allow, at least for the moment. These were men and women who for more than a decade now had championed the cause of an independent Kashmir. Now they were supporting the electoral process. Was this New Delhi's dream come true? Well, not quite.
हमारे जो उसूल है, हुर्रियत के जो उसूल है, हम तो उसके साथ हैं। हम इस वक्त भी कह रहे हैं जितने भी ये बंदे हैं, हम तो आज़ादी चाहते हैं।
तो सोफी साहब उठाएंगे बात आज़ादी की?
बिल्कुल, क्यों नहीं उठाएंगे।
लेकिन वो तो फिर जो भारत का संविधान है उसके बीच में नहीं पड़ता, उसके अंदर नहीं आता।
नहीं, वो तो डिफरेंट बात सर है, वो तो डिफरेंट बात है, वो तो बाद में भी हो सकते हैं। जैसे कि इस वक्त टॉक्स चल रहे हैं
So far in the hinterlands of Kashmir, with the separatists staying away from the elections, this was a campaign that had focused on local issues. A road not built, a power transformer not repaired. In fact, like any election anywhere else in the country. But now the political zing was back. In an election where every candidate is meant to swear allegiance to the Indian state, one of the main reasons, in fact, that the Hurriyat has refused to take part, here was a man contesting, but also openly advocating Azadi in his election speeches by invoking the memory of separatist Abdul Ghani Lone.
आज आप फिर जमा हुए हैं, मगर उसकी याद आपके दिलों में अभी बाकी है। उसके वजूहात हैं, आपके रगों में, आपके खून में ये बात दौड़ रही है कि शहीद हुर्रियत अब्दुल गनी लोन रियासत जम्मू कश्मीर के गरीब दूर दराज इलाकों के आवाम का एक खादिम और आजादी पसंद लीडर था, जो हर वक्त कश्मीरी कौम की वकालत कर रहा था।
And yet, New Delhi seemed more than happy to sit back and let this happen. Perhaps because this was clearly a slap in the face of the hardliners who were lobbying for a boycott call. These images were also the perfect antidote to global perceptions that the Kashmiri people were so cynical that they would not take part in the elections.
यहाँ ये बात फैलाई जा रही है कि जो लोग यहाँ पर जमा हैं इस वक्त, ये वोटर नहीं तमाशागीर हैं। मैं आप लोगों से कह रहा हूं, आप इनको दिखा दें, खुदा और रसूल को हाजिर नाजिर जान करके हम तमाशगीर नहीं है, वोटर हैं। ये हाथ आया करो।
For the record, Sajjad Lone is still anti-election, but in another controversial remark he said there was a clear message in the fact that thousands actually turned up to endorse the decision of his workers to contest as independents, and it was a message that nobody could ignore.
As far as what happened in Kupwara the other day, even I am amazed, and I really don't know why it happened. Why are people taking to streets in a way that they took? It took me by surprise, but I don't think it's an outcome of what happened with the Hurriyat conference. They seem to have local domestic issues, and we cannot delink Lone Saab's assassination with what happened in Kupwara yesterday. He was the son of the soil and one about whom they're very proud of, and he was assassinated. Maybe that has a role. Maybe local issues have a role. Maybe our policies have a role. Even I think there needs some introspection on our side as well and see whether we're doing things which are alienating people. So we are worried because these people belong to us, and we are going to go and find out why this happened. And I think even Hurriyat should go in for it. We should all go for introspection and see that this is the truth.